a special meaning.
I've never been picked for anything, and my whole life I've just been waiting for something like this to happen.
These Michigan teenagers are facing the difficult challenge of U.S. Space Camp in Huntsville, Alabama. But their obstacles will come not only from the space beyond,
27,000 feet, right?
but from a place deep within.
I can finally be recognized for something and just not be put down by people and just sort of be lifted up and just feel good about myself.
Watch as Matt and an unlikely group of kids reach for their outer limits on this edition of School Stories.
Mine is 15 seconds and counting.
For this group of students and all the kids who participate, U.S. Space Camp's Advanced Academy is not just a fun, relaxing week to play at being an astronaut.
Somebody answer me.
It's an intense experience that challenges the smartest kids to prove their endurance and mental and physical strength. The week is spent preparing for an exhausting 6-hour space shuttle mission.
Oh, Roger.
In Grand Rapids, Michigan, these 18 students from area schools were handpicked by the Space's Special Foundation. The foundation, along with NASA, sponsors their trip to camp.
We have 18 acronyms on the board.
As part of the program, they started training to become a team 3 months before they were to leave. On top of all the built-in challenges of the program itself, these teenagers have additional obstacles to overcome. They all have disabilities. Matt Wiley, for example, has emotional problems and often fights depression and low self-esteem, making it hard for him to be part of the group. Ryan Garlick, on the other hand, is quite outspoken, but also very impatient. His emotional problems and attention deficit disorder make teamwork tough.
Somebody screwed that note in wrong.
Just calm down, right?
Calm down.
Then there's Phil Wiegert. Philip, like many of these kids, has a learning disability and difficulty reading.
Report all positions. Our go and the countdown will continue.
Confirm checklist 1.6.
Can these kids, who often struggle to keep up with the rest of the class, survive a course meant to challenge the country's top students?
My philosophy in teaching kids is go after it, be a risk taker, be a maverick. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
What is the score?
Foul 61, Gemini 46.
Mike Kersjes, a special education teacher and high school football coach, has been taking kids with disabilities to space camp for 8 years through his foundation.
During the Apollo-Soyuz mission.
He believes it is a unique way to help them build self-esteem and learn how to work with others.
Can I help him?
No, Phillips, his partner.
The coach says these kids need only 2 things to succeed: give them more time to prepare and a goal to achieve.
I know they went through an airlock at some point because the 2 atmospheres were different.
I'll accept that.
You always want to keep pushing. I think it gives them the idea, if I can do this, now I can take more advanced classes. Now I can think of maybe junior college. Maybe I can think of going on to college. That just sets them up for the next step. It's always pushing. It's always pushing.
C and W. Pat.
Caution and warning.
Caution and warning. Now,
So for
those are
3 months
standard
before their
Apollo
trip, Coach Kersjes insists these students meet every Saturday to practice, and practice, and practice. Everything from learning space history.
What rock group influenced the Russian cosmonauts as they ate aboard the space station Mir?
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Very good. Very good.
To reading mission scripts.
Confirm.
Respond. Switch communications and eco status lights to green position.
To building tetrahedrons like those the astronauts work with in space.
On your mark, go. I can't believe you haven't got it done. It's only been 4 seconds. Boy, I'm going to give you a lot of pressure. This group's the winner. This group is the winner and still champion. You know, what was the big thing that you got your team ready to do this today?
Well, Coach, we were focused, we were determined, and we had a plan. In the beginning, we had a plan.
Did you hear that, guys? They had a plan.
And I think we'll do good because down there we're going to have to face problems that we're used to in every day of our life because we are special needs and some of them aren't used to. So I think that might even give us a little bit of advantage.
Working together, Coach believes, these teenagers can compensate for their shortcomings, but they still need to bond as a team. Barely a month before they are to leave, the kids still don't know each other's names.
Josh, Brian, Ryan, Shannon, Kansas, Ryan, Matt, Phil.
Okay, what's his name?
Mr. Kersjes.
Mr. Coach. Yeah.
Clearly, the group still has a long way to go.
It's definitely a teamwork-orientated program. Teamwork is essential, otherwise you will fail.
You have to make sure that, see that note, that rod in the middle there? Don't put that into the very last thing. You want to build your other base solid around the tetrahedron to put the next one on top. You guys are not working together. You guys got to give yourself hand signals of what to do.
They are often the last ones to be picked for any team. Can they become a team of their own? When School Stories continues.
The night before she was to marry Paris, Juliet did what, Philip?
She took a sleeping potion.
Right, took the sleeping potion.
I have a nice personality. But I have trouble learning. That's the only drawback. But I give it my best shot. Everything, my best.
Giving everything his best shot is one of the reasons 16-year-old Philip Wiegert was chosen for this trip to space camp. In fact, he may be one of the most cheerful people you will ever meet.
When things go wrong with the kids, I take Philip and set him next to that kid because he just brightens up their day. He's just a great kid.
He loves being on teams.
Let's go, Green Ranger!
He's very close to his mother.
Okay, now what do you have on Monday?
Romeo and Juliet.
Aha.
Yeah.
And are you prepared for it?
Oh, we did a review in school today.
He's a great friend.
My name's Phil.
But those qualities don't keep other students from often teasing and harassing him. Watch the left side of your screen. Even with a television camera there, some kids can't resist knocking Phil's books out of his arms and kicking him, literally, when he's down.
That's not very nice.
I picked up my books and just kept going. A lot of them treat me nice, and there's some kids that are not that nice, but I usually ignore them as most as I could. And when they really irritate you, it's hard that way.
But at space camp, Phil becomes one of the most popular members of the team.
I made it.
It's kind of like the pressure's on.
I think we'll do good.
Here we're just all on the same playing field.
This will be a real boost.
I'm excited.
Enjoy your flight.
Now the countdown has started. From the moment they arrive at space camp, the kids plunge into intense training for their 6-hour mission. There are the endless practices.
We've got environment and space station.
How do I get to that then?
That's okay.
And the Jeopardy Space Bowl quiz, where they test their space knowledge.
Give the name of the light caused by beams of high-speed particles from the solar winds striking atoms and...
Aurora Borealis?
Yep.
And the simulators that give them a sense of astronaut training.
And then a full minute at 3 Gs. Uh-oh, Candace has got the killer giggles. All right, wave at the camera for me, guys.
Then there's the scuba diving,
I'm worried.
where they experience working in a nearly weightless atmosphere.
After we learn how to get water out of the regulator, we're going to learn how to find the regulator in case we lose it. Okay? The kids get to feel what it feels like to be in space, essentially, is what they're doing. These kids were great. They had been well prepared before they got here. They all seemed very comfortable in the water and knew exactly what to do.
The obstacle course is more challenging. It's a turning point for the group.
One thing that I want to reinforce, that this is a team-based leadership exercise. There is no pass or fail. Okay?
Not until this moment have the kids been truly tested to be there for one another.
We have to get over it. We can't touch it.
Wait, you get this?
This and all of us over there. We can't touch this and the sides and that. How do we...
As Matt's group works their way through one of the obstacles, Matt stands back, separate from the others.
He had a real hard problem ever since he was a young boy being accepted by anything or anybody. He really wanted to let me know that he wanted to be on a team sometime that would accept him and where he could grow.
But Matt's convinced his size and physical ability will prevent him from getting over the wall, and the other kids will mock him.
There's 16, 17 other people counting on you. Well, no, they're not gonna. Hey, listen, they're all standing there. They want you to do this. Nobody's gonna mock you. Not one person is. Okay, let's go do it. Come on, let's go do it. Come on.
The coach talks Matt into trying to get over the wall. The rest of the group offers encouragement and support.
You can use this to hang on to pull yourself onto the barrel. If you want.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
All right, now stand on top of that for a minute.
Hold the barrel, guys.
Now we'll figure out how we're gonna get through here. All right, here. I'll guide your foot. Put your foot on there.
Put your foot in his hands.
Pat.
Put your foot in his hands.
We won't let you fall.
Pat won't let you fall. I'm telling you that right now. He won't let you fall.
Come on, Matt. Ready?
You can do this. Come on, Matt.
Are you ready?
Go, go. Come on. Come on.
Jump.
That's okay. That's okay. Good.
You okay, Matt? You got it, Matt. Okay. And you're next.
They were all real supportive. I was surprised how much they were willing to help. I wouldn't have had them supporting me. I don't know what would have happened.
Good job. Good job.
Made me feel sort of proud because I stuck with it instead of just giving up.
Okay, guys, time's up.
The team has finally reached out for each other. Now they must unite again for the long-awaited mission. Next on School Stories. The morning of the mission.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
It's been a long week, and everyone is tired.
For assembly, 8 o'clock is breakfast. You guys got any questions?
I got things to do, like sleep. Morning, Cole.
Good morning. Here to bring your morning pills to you.
Oh, you brought me a coffee. You guys, tornado space camp came through here.
The day passes quickly, and all is fairly quiet as the team settles in for the first half of the mission. Liftoff goes smoothly.
Is everybody up there ready?
Yep. Are you already configured for liftoff?
Check.
Then do it now.
All right, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Liftoff of Enterprise and its crew. The shuttle has cleared the tower.
There are three main areas where the action takes place. The space shuttle, where the commander, pilot, and mission specialists work.
OMS engine valve 2 on.
Check.
Capcom, this is pilot. OMS 2 prep complete.
The space lab, where payload specialists conduct experiments.
Your stomach, it feels all tingly and stuff.
And mission control, where the flight director and crew direct communications and help solve anomalies. That's astronaut talk for potential catastrophes. Anomalies are what make everything interesting.
Capcom?
Hey, how are y'all anomaly-wise? Like, what are y'all running right now? There's 3 different kinds of anomalies. There's buzzer anomalies, and thinking anomalies, and medical anomalies. And buzzer anomalies when the lights come on in the flight deck.
We got a problem.
We got an IMU with a backup CW.
And those are mainly going to be found in their books. There's a very simple solution for those. The thinking anomalies are mostly with onboard systems. Big things that might go wrong.
I think you may have a fire.
Yeah.
Did everybody agree?
Yeah, everyone's agreed.
All right.
And that's not going to be a cut and dry, this is exactly what you do for this anomaly. They're going to have to use what they've learned this week to solve those problems.
Wait, I think we found a solution.
And medical anomalies is sort of a subset of thinking anomalies, and that's going to be medical problems.
Are you all right?
I don't feel too good.
Everyone is just starting to relax about an hour into the mission when suddenly an approaching meteor shower threatens the space lab.
Station should move to... All right, Mike. It says station should move to a central safe area.